A shocking murder case has now come to the forefront in breaking inputs that we are getting in from Tamil Nadu. This has been reported at the Hindustan College in Coimbatore, where student Amudhan was allegedly beaten to death by fellow students. His parents have alleged he was targeted after tipping off the police about drug trafficking and consumption. Police, however, say past enmity was the reason for the murder. 5 people, including a 17-year-old minor, have been arrested and further investigation is also underway. Let's quickly go across to Dharani, who will share the details with us. Deeply tragic and shocking incident over here. Dharani, could you share the details with us with regards to whatever has now emerged through the initial investigation?
Well, the parents of Amudhan, they alleged that, he gave some tip-off to the police department in Coimbatore about, the drug trafficking and sales among college students. That is what has led to his death, is what the parents are alleging. But as far as the police department is concerned, when we spoke to the police department authorities, they are telling us that a past enmity is the reason behind this particular murder. But definitely, it's very shocking. In fact, the Hindustan College administration has also held a press conference in which they've also told that past enmity is the reason behind murder. Right now, the investigations are currently underway. But as far as Amudhan is concerned, he was a mechatronics engineering student there at this private college, and his parents and relatives, they've been protesting and they've been demanding justice for Amudhan since yesterday in Coimbatore. In fact, yesterday also in the assembly, leader of opposition, Udhanidhi Stalin, spoke about this issue. In the assembly, Udhanidhi Stalin alleged that the police took Amudhan to a nearby police station, from his college for inquiry in connection with the sales of drugs. So at that time, they got some information, they got some tip-off from him in connection with the sales of drugs among students. But instead of using the tip-off to arrest the miscreants, the police informed the miscreants itself about Amudhan, the informer. So that is what has led to his death, is what Udhanidhi Stalin alleged in the assembly, but to which Minister Raj Mohan denied these allegations, and he told that there is nothing of that sort that happened. And Minister Raj Mohan also went on to say that this murder happened because of past enmity. So we have multiple versions coming in from different people, but the investigations are...
Stay with me, Dharani, because we are getting in more breaking inputs, because as you rightly highlighted, this was a matter that the Chief Minister has also taken up in the Tamil Nadu Assembly as well. But more importantly, the Coimbatore student drug murder has now also triggered a political attack from the Bharatiya Janata Party, with BJP leader Naina Nakendran questioning Tamil Nadu's anti-drug campaign, calling the drive a gimmick. Naina Nakendran has demanded answers from the state government over the student's death and questioned whether the campaign is actually delivering results. Let's, in fact, quickly go across to Dharani in just a moment, but it's also important to share with you the tweet that's been put out there by Naina Nakendran of the Bharatiya Janata Party. He's in fact raising critical questions over here. He's saying that is the anti-drug campaign even yielding any kind of results when it comes to the state government under Chief Minister Vijay. The government must answer for the brutal murder of student Amudhan, is what the tweet that's been put out there by Naina Nakendran goes on to say. So let me also take you through this entire post that has been shared by Nakendran on X. He says that hearing the news that third-year student Amudhan, who had lodged a complaint with the college administration about the prevalence of drugs at Hindustan College in Coimbatore, was beaten to death by a gang of 20 people, has left me deeply heartbroken and shocked. I extend my deepest condolences to his parents, who are grieving the loss of dear son Amudhan, a student who tried to stop the drug culture in his own college, lost his life, and the government under Chief Minister Vijay failed to even protect him. How can it have the audacity to speak about an anti-drug movement? This horrific incident stands as stark evidence of how far drug trafficking has spread in Tamil Nadu. And that's not all. He goes on to say, I strongly urge and demand that those involved in this brutal murder be arrested immediately, that the details of the complaint he filed not be kept secret, it should be made public, and that college administration which put that student in danger, as well as the police, face the strictest possible action without any bias. Questions now being raised on Chief Minister Vijay, because remember, it is under his administration that Tamil Nadu has also formed a Anti-Drug Task Force. On that note, let's also get you some more political reactions coming in. You're also getting reaction from MK Stalin of the DMK. And let's also play out that reaction for you over here. In fact, this is what they have to say. Udayanidhi Stalin is alleging that there's a police link between this entire murder and as far as the student's death is concerned. This is Udayanidhi Stalin's reaction coming in. Let's also bring you that reaction. Let's also listen in to what Udayanidhi Stalin is saying.
வழக்கு விசாரணைக்காக மாணவர் அமுதனை நேற்று முன்தினம் கோவை செட்டிப்பாளையம் போலீசார் அவர்கள் காவல் நிலையத்திற்கு அழைச்சிட்டு வந்திருக்கிறாங்க, வர சொல்லியிருக்கிறாங்க. அப்போ மாணவர்கள் மத்தியில் போதைப் பொருள் விற்கிற சிலரை பற்றி அமுதன் கிட்ட காவல்துறையினர் விசாரிச்சிருக்கிறாங்க, தகவல் வாங்கியிருக்கிறாங்க. அந்த தகவலை ரகசியமாக வச்சு குற்றவாளிகளை பிடிச்சு போதைப் பொருட்களை பறிமுதல் செய்ய வேண்டிய காவல்துறை போதைப் பொருள் வித்த நபர்களை அழைச்சு புகார் கொடுத்தவர் பத்தின தகவலை சொல்லியிருக்கிறாங்க. அந்த கோபத்துல தான் மாணவர் அமுதனை அந்த கும்பல் அடிச்சு கொலை செஞ்சிட்டதா அமுதனுடைய பெற்றோர் ஊடகங்கள்ல பேட்டி கொடுத்திருக்கிறாங்க.
All right, Dharini is joining us with more details at a time when the state government has also formed an anti-narcotics task force. We are seeing the rise of, as far as the influx of synthetic drugs in the state of Tamil Nadu is concerned. Dharini, this is certainly going to give more ammunition to the opposition, particularly the Bharatiya Janata Party and DMK.
Well, definitely, the drug menace is definitely a huge issue here in Tamil Nadu, and Chief Minister Vijay, while coming to power, has promised the people of Tamil Nadu that he will eradicate drugs here. And as you rightly said, the anti-drugs unit here in the state, they are, being, in fact, groomed and tightened. And at this juncture, an issue like this will definitely not be looking good on the ruling government here in the state. And the timing is also very crucial because right now we have the assembly session going on. And that is why, in fact, yesterday, a leader of opposition, Udayanidhi Stalin, raised this issue in the assembly itself. He told that, it was the police that informed about Amudhan to the miscreants. The police, instead of using Amudhan's tip-off to arrest the miscreants, they informed about Amudhan to the miscreants, and that was what led to his death, is what Udayanidhi had alleged in the assembly yesterday. But the government, on its part, is denying all these allegations. Minister Raj Mohan, responded to Udayanidhi Stalin in the assembly itself, and he told that the allegations leveled by Udayanidhi are all false, and he goes on to say that Amudhan's death is purely because of past enmity. The police is inspecting all the angles at this point in time, but one thing that can very clearly be said is that Amudhan's death is because of past enmity, is what Minister Raj Mohan had told. So the war of words between the DMK and the TVK continues, but meanwhile, Tamil Nadu BJP Chief Nayanar Nagendran is also demanding a fair and thorough inquiry into this matter and for justice for Amudhan's family.
Absolutely. Let's see how much merit is there in the claims that are being made by Udayanidhi Stalin that there is indeed a police link as well. We'll have to wait for more details to emerge from the investigation. Many thanks to you, Dharini, for bringing us those inputs.